but I think what's going on here is very, very special.
I wouldn't want to be anywhere else but here.
11 years ago, the Reverend Paul Sinclair, aka the Faster Pastor, took on the seemingly impossible task of reopening the church on the High Road in Willesden, northwest London. He's built up a loyal congregation from the original 12 through his eye-catching advertising campaigns. But he's also raised money to extend the church into the bookmakers next door, using as his chief promotional tool his trusty motorcycle.
Well, here we are in the actual church that's been the focus of the fundraising efforts of the Reverend, the Faster Pastor Paul Sinclair. I'm dying to know, how did a motorcycle end up being so integral to your fundraising activities?
Well, I like to think of myself as a man of many convictions, and exactly, and some of them have admittedly come through the bike, and I realised that I could put my bike to better use than just riding it for fun.
Can you give us some examples of some of the fundraising stunt type things that you've done using the bike?
Well, I'm pretty bad at most of them. I think that's what's got the publicity. It's rather funny seeing someone trying to do something but they don't really know what they're doing. But I can do some stuff, basic stuff. You go round in little circles with your knee on the ground. You wear these knee sliders. And then there's other things like you've got the classic wheelies type of thing, which I can do a little bit of.
Have you used the motorcycle in a way that allows you to actually outreach into the parish?
Oh, absolutely. In fact, I remember one day in particular, I got an urgent phone call because someone was literally dying in hospital, and I was able to get there very quickly. London traffic's difficult, so I was able to get there, park the bike, run up, help talk to people. That's happened 2 or 3 times actually.
Have you found yourself actually being sought after to provide spiritual succour to the motorcycle community?
Yeah, big time. It starts off with basic things like some people ask me to do their weddings. I've done bikers' weddings. I'm about to do one here soon. But the greatest thing is it's opened the doors for me to speak at bikers' clubs all over the place. And everywhere I go, they cover my expenses, and they always give a donation for the church. The funny thing is I never ask. They just sort of automatically pass a helmet round.
Now here you are on this mighty black steed, dressed in leather, and not in fact wearing a traditional ecumenical wardrobe.
Yeah.
It would appear to somebody who's just tuned in that you're not actually a real clergyman at all, and you don't seem to be behaving like one. What would you say to that?
How you help people is not determined by what you wear or what you drive. It's determined by what you are and who you're with. And anybody watching would know that a motorcycle is something that breaks down barriers. From the youngest kid to the oldest man, it's very easy to talk to anyone when they see you as a motorcyclist as opposed to a clergyman.
What does your motorcycle mean to you?
Some people would say if you had to ask, you'll never understand. You see, a bike is more than just a means of transport. There's just something about it you can't describe. Everyone that tells me they don't like them and they're greasy and all this nonsense, as soon as you get them on the back and take them for a good spin, as long as you don't scare the wits out of them, they've got this big, stupid smile on their face, and they can't describe why either.